Hi, everybody. I'm Ricky, and this is my friend Wendy over here, hanging out in child's pose. So, welcome to Power to Express. Um, Feel free to start the playlist at home. I'll start ours here, and just lie down on your back. You start to imagine your back ribs spreading out over your mat. And just be here. And that's kind of what we're talking about today. Is There's a being by the name of Bashar who channels through a man by the name of Daryl Anka. And I really like a lot of what he says. And as people, we tend to sometimes feel like we're not doing enough to help the world or doing enough to help any situation. We just get in that trap of feeling we're not doing enough. And we kind of turn into human doings instead of human beings. And there's a really great quote from Bashar, and it is, "You already have, just by the fact of your existence, all the impact you'll ever have. Nothing you do in your life will ever create or generate more impact than you already have just by your presence here. The things that you do in life, the expressions of your creativity, do not create more impact. They reveal the impact you're already having." So I really love that. It tends to take the pressure off. And we'll talk about some of that today. Bring your knees to reverse tabletop and arms out to a letter T. And bring your palms down. It's going to give you a little more leverage this way. So breathe in here. And exhale, lower your knees slowly toward the right. 4, 3, 2, but the knees don't land on the mat. Pause here, and then inhale, come up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, but don't hold the breath. Exhale over to your left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, but don't hold it. And then inhale, come up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep going on your own, just like that. Place that little pause at the top and the bottom of your breath. And pull your toes up, pull your toes up toward your knees. That'll bring a little more attention and intention to what you're doing. So take one more on each side. And once you finish that last left side, bring your knees toward your chest and start to roll forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. And you're on your way to down dog. Take as many rolls as you like and just meet up in down dog. If you like, pedal it out. Be a little curious here. And usually if we move slow, we're going to find something that we would have otherwise overlooked. And that's one of the things about doing. We tend to do so much that we kind of rush through things. I know I do. And touch your big toes together, please. Step your left ankle in front of your right ankle. And try to line up your pinky toes. And walk the hands back. Getting into the IT band a little bit here. If you're not feeling anything in the side of your front leg, then walk your feet out a little further from each other. And press into the inner parts of your feet. Another little heads up here, if your knees tend to hyperextend, keep a little energy going forward so they don't hyperextend. Nice long breath. And go ahead and walk the hands forward. Switch sides and walk it back. So Wendy's got her hips nice and even here. The tendency can be to kind of dump into the hip of the back leg. She's nice and even here. 2 more nice long breaths. And let's go ahead and walk forward. Uncross your ankles, downward dog. Big breath in here. And just through the nose, let it out. And ragdoll. Top of your mat. Take a nice wide stance. Nice comfortable stance. Listen to your breath. Audible sound. It's by far the most important thing in our practice. It helps us to be present. It helps us to stay in that state of beingness. And the funny thing is, it does take a little bit of doing to be there. Lovely breath, Wendy. Bring your feet to where you like to practice. And then soften your knees and roll on up. Standing at attention, hands at your chest, eyes closed. Lift your toes off your mat and press down with your feet. And you'll feel your kneecaps lift. You have a little more attention to what you're doing. So it takes a little bit of doing, but when we do that, we come into a little more of a state of being. Float your toes down and let's move. Breathe in, mountain, arms up. Keep pressing down with your feet. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe into a half lift. Take a couple of breaths here. Nice flat back. So try to create a cow spine in your spine. So your glutes will need to help pick your butt up. Shoulder blades squeeze in a little closer together. Breathe in here. And exhale, step back to plank. Hold and breathe here. Create more space between your shoulder blades by pushing a little more firmly. Slide your heels forward and engage your quads. You'll have more support. Just a couple more breaths here. Totally fine to do this on your knees. Breathe in here. Exhale, lower to your chest. Point your toes straight back. Breathe in, baby cobra. So chest up, and when we're in this back bend, the breath gets a little more awkward. So do what you can to continue to soften it, bring a little confidence, but no intensity to it. Breathe in here. Exhale, lower down. Breathe into plank, however you like to do that. And exhale, down dog. Spread your fingers wide. Press your heels down and try to energetically lift your toes off your mat. They won't go very far, but it's going to bring more attention to what you're doing, and you'll have more energy going through your legs. On your inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, half lift. Exhale, fold. Keep your strong legs. Breathe into mountain pose. Come on up, fill up, reach up, look up. And exhale, forward fold. Breathe in halfway up. Exhale, chaturanga. Breathe into upward facing dog. And exhale, downward dog. Couple of breaths resting here. And breathe in, and then let it just deflate out. Breathe in, lift your right leg. Exhale to your right tricep. Take a couple of breaths here. So knee to the right tricep. So, there we go. Perfect, Wendy. And on your inhale, press it back. Exhale, cross the body to your left tricep. Take a couple of breaths here. Spread your toes. On your inhale, push back. And exhale, low lunge. Go ahead and step your foot through between your hands. Confirm that your knee is right above your right ankle. Pull your right hip back. And try to create a sensation of upward dog in your torso. Exhale to prepare. Breathe in, send your right arm forward. And exhale your left arm. Take a couple of breaths here. Keep encouraging your right hip back. Prepare with an exhale. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise on up. Super. It's a nice long lunge, Wendy. Squeeze your glutes in toward each other. Breathe in here. And exhale, vertical twist. Right arm goes back. So the tendency will be to kind of lean forward here when we're doing these vertical twists. So bring your shoulders back over your hips. Exhale here, got a big move. Inhale, one leg mountain. Launch forward and lift your left knee. Knee up to halfway mark, and if you lift your left toes, it's going to help the leg feel a little bit lighter. Feel a little more buoyant. Shoulders forward an inch, maybe the hips back an inch. Breathe in here. Exhale, left arm back strokes back. So vertical twist on one leg. Point your thumbs up. Spread your fingers nice and wide. So good, Wendy. Exhale here. Breathe in, circle it down and up, one leg mountain. And exhale, standing figure 4. Keep your toes lifting. Make monkey toes. Listen to your breath. Shoulders back if you can. That's the hardest thing for me in this posture. Prepare with an exhale. Breathe in, one leg mountain, and we're going to step back. Airplane crescent. And breathe into warrior 2. Good. So build it from the ground up. Try to lighten the arch of your back foot. So you'll press into that back outer edge. Root into the knuckle of your front big toe. Breathe in. Exhale, reach forward to extended side angle. Try to create a nice straight line from the back heel to the top shoulder. So if you want to feel a little more in the side body, reach your top hand up toward the corner of your room. Exhale here. Breathe in, reverse warrior. So when she kept her knee nice and bent here, it looks great. Rotate your ribs to the left here. So right shoulder toward the wall you're facing, or in this case, the windows. Breathe in here. Exhale, windmill down, chaturanga. Try to get that inhale to upward facing dog, and again, you can take these from your knees. I do that sometimes myself. Float a down dog. And use your inhale, lift your left legs. Spread your toes and bring your knee to your left tricep and take a couple of breaths here. Keep your back leg strong. It's going to stabilize you and support you a little more. On your inhale, push back. Exhale across your body. Right tricep for 3, 2, and breathe in, press it back. Exhale, low lunge. Take a few more breaths here. Encourage your right hip to get a little bit lighter, a little higher. Let's prepare with an exhale. Breathe in, send your left arm forward. And exhale your right arm forward. So we're staying nice and low here to build more strength. Exhale here. Inhale the crescent lunge. Just come on up. Press your back heel forward and your right hip forward. Inhale here. Exhale, vertical twist, left arms, back strokes back behind you. Hug your outer glutes in toward each other. Let's prepare with an exhale. And breathe in, arm down and up, one leg mountain. That's it. As always, lift those toes. Brings more attention to what we're doing. And we're kind of residing in the posture, a little more still space. I love that she brought her hands down. I have to do that. My shoulders bother me sometimes when my arms are up like that. Breathe in here. Exhale, vertical twist. Right arm would go back. So knee up, toes up. And if you get the knee to the halfway point, it gets lighter. Exhale here. Breathe in, circle it down and up, one leg mountain. And exhale, standing figure 4. Encourage your right knee to get a little heavier. And if you flex your toes, it's going to protect your knee and it's going to help us to stay really present in the posture. Focusing on one thing at a time and building our list of cues. Exhale here. Breathe in, one leg mountain. And exhale, step it way back, airplane crescent. Breathe into warrior 2. Keep listening to your breath here. Press your front knee to the left a little bit, so it stays right in line with, right above the ankle and in line with the toes. Breathe in here. Exhale, reach forward, extended side angle. Try to even the weight on both legs here. And rotate your ribs to the right. So right shoulder toward the wall behind you. And the breath massages the posture. It teaches us to be present in the posture. Exhale here. Breathe in, reverse warrior. And once again, she kept a nice bend in her front knee. And the tendency can be to squeeze our mat with our toes. So try to let the toes not do any work. Unless they're not on the mat, then we always want to lift them. Breathe in here. Exhale, take it down, chaturanga. Breathe into upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. And let's start to flow, guys. Breathe in, lift your right leg. Exhale to the tricep. Breathe in, push back. Exhale across. Good job. Breathe in, press back, spread your toes. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, right arm forward. Exhale, left arm forward. Breathe in, crescent lunge, arms up. Exhale, vertical twist, right arm, back strokes back. Perfect. Breathe in, one leg mountain. Exhale, left arm floats back. Breathe in, circle it down and up, one leg mountain, keep your toes lifted. And exhale, standing figure 4. Breathe in, one leg mountain, rise back up. Exhale, step back, airplane crescent. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Excuse me, breathe in, warrior 2. That's my mistake. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Exhale, take it down, chaturanga. Breathe into upward facing, point the toes back. And exhale, downward facing. Breathe in, lift your left leg. Exhale, step to the tricep. Inhale, push back. Exhale, across. Breathe in, push back. Exhale, step through. Breathe in, left arm forward. Exhale, right arm. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Come on up. Exhale, vertical twist, left arm back strokes back. Breathe in, one leg mountain. And exhale, right arm back strokes back. Breathe in, one leg mountain. Way to circle it. Exhale, figure four. Breathe in, rise. Exhale, step back, airplane crescent. Breathe in, warrior two. Exhale, reach to your side angle. Breathe in, reverse warrior. Exhale, take it down, chaturanga. Breathe into upward facing dog. And exhale, downward dog. One more time through, guys. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale to the right tricep. Spread your toes. Inhale, push back. Exhale across your body. Inhale, press back. Exhale, low lunge. Breathe in, right arm. Exhale, left arm. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Exhale, vertical twist, right arm back. Breathe in, one leg mountain. Exhale, left arm back. Breathe in, one leg mountain. Good job, buddy. Exhale, figure four. Breathe in, rise, one leg mountain. Exhale, step back, airplane crescent. Breathe in, warrior two. Exhale, reach forward, side angle. Breathe in, reverse warrior. And exhale, chaturanga. Breathe into upward facing, of course. And exhale to downward dog. Breathe in, left leg, left side for now. Exhale, tricep. Breathe in, push back. Exhale, across. Breathe in, press. Exhale, step through. Breathe in, left arm. Exhale, right arm. Breathe in, crescent lunge. Exhale, vertical twist, left arm back. Breathe in, one leg mountain. Exhale, right arm back. Sweep it down and up, one leg mountain. And exhale, figure four. Breathe in, lift back up. And exhale, step back, airplane crescent. Breathe in, warrior two. Exhale to extended side angle. Breathe in, reverse. Exhale, take it down, chaturanga. Breathe into upward. And exhale to downward. And come on down to your knees and have a seat and extend your legs out in front of you. So as much as possible, we're going to try to keep a really straight spine here. So bring your right knee in and take your left peace fingers to your right big toe. And keep this chest tall and start to extend out and sweep your right arm back. So one of the postures we're working into today is dancing Shiva. So it's this only on one leg. Keep your chest nice and high. Breathe in. And exhale, release. And I'm sure you surmise the other side. So take your right peace fingers to your left big toe. Keep your chest high and straighten your leg. Doesn't need to be straight. I would rather your leg be bent than your back be bent. Maybe spread your left hand really nice and wide. Breathe in. Exhale, release. And hug your knees in and just roll up and down a few times until you meet in down dog again. And breathe in, lift your left leg. Breathe in, lift your left leg. And exhale, step between your hands for low lunge. And we're just going to set up pyramid pose. So bring your back heel down at an angle. So the thing with pyramid pose is we want to keep the hips closed. With the legs spread, the hips want to open up. We want to keep the left hip pulling back. The best way I know to do that is to push your left foot forward really firmly. Your hips are in good alignment, Wendy. So front knee doesn't need to be completely straight. The hip alignment is more important. And revolve triangle. Place your right hand down close to your left ankle and use your inhale, twist up to your left. Keep pulling your left hip back and try to lift your right hip. Because we want to try to twist from the middle of the back and not at the hips or the lower back so much. Breathe in here. Exhale, hand down. Bend your front knee, please. And breathe in, send your leg back to three-leg dog. So go ahead and go to down dog, Wendy. There we go. And exhale, bring the knee across the body to your right tricep, and we're going into fallen triangle. So send your leg out to the right, and then lift your right arm up in the air. Beautiful, just perfect. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Keep your leg where it is. Go ahead and plant your hand and lower down to your chest, keeping your leg where it is. And curl your back toes under so the heel goes up. So the right toes would peel under. That's perfect. And if you're not feeling enough in the side of your left thigh, bring your foot further toward your head. Last couple of breaths here. And go ahead and make it to down dog. You can do it however you like. Breathe in, lift your right leg. And exhale, step through to low lunge. Breathe in, crescent lunge. And exhale, revolve lunge. Twist to your right. Keep massaging your posture with your breath. Lift your left hip. Last 2 breaths here. So let's prepare with an exhale. Breathe into crescent lunge, arms up. Exhale, vertical twist, right arm back, yeah. And inhale, 1 leg mountain. For our peak posture, take your right peace fingers to your left big toe and maybe extend the leg out partially. Some of us will be able to extend all the way out. And while you are pressing with your leg, pull the arm back into the shoulder socket as well. Another great option here is to do this and hold on to your knee. You can pull yourself into a deeper twist. Good. Let's prepare with your exhale. Inhale, 1 leg mountain. And exhale, standing figure 4. And slide your ankle to the left a little bit more. And try to work your left elbow into the arch of the left foot. This is a prep for grasshopper. If your elbow can reach the foot, push them into each other, you'll get more steady. So good, Wendy. That's a twisty one. Very nice. Exhale to prepare. Breathe in one leg mountain. Exhale, step it back, airplane crescent. You've been here before. And breathe in warrior two, excuse me for the delay. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe in reverse warrior. And exhale, take it down. You're next to the last chaturanga. Unless you decide you've already done your last chaturanga, which happens to me sometimes. Meet and down dog. Breathe in, lift your right leg again. Right leg. And exhale, step through to pyramid. Back heel down. We want to even the hips out. So Wendy, let me take a shorter stance. Even a little bit shorter. Yeah, that ought to do it. Front knee almost straight or straight, but no need to lock it though. And push your front foot forward, and almost aggressively. And that's going to help drive the right hip back. 2 feet on 2 different tracks is going to make this more manageable as well. Keep pushing through the front foot. And revolve triangle, left hand close to your right ankle. Use your inhale and twist up to your right. So it'd be like this. Yep. Perfect. Right hip back, just kind of keep singing that little song. Right hip back, left heel down. Right hip back, left heel down. Let's give it 2 more cycles of breath. Bring in an inhale. And exhale, hand down. Bend your front knee. And extend it back, 3-leg dog. So right leg back behind you. And exhale, opposite tricep for fall and triangle. So bring the knee across to the left tricep. Point the foot out toward the left side of the room. There's an up level here. If you like, you can float the bottom foot off the mat. Little core challenge. Just an option like everything in yoga. We don't always need to do more. Breathe in here. Keep your leg where it is. Exhale, hand down and lower down to your chest. Curl your back toes under. And again, if you're not feeling what you'd like to feel in the side of your right thigh, bring your right foot up closer toward your head. Heart rate coming down. And you can either press up or just crawl around to down dog. And breathe in, lift your left leg. Exhale, step through to low lunge. Breathe in, crescent lunge. And exhale, revolve lunge to your left. So lots of twisting in this flow. Really good for our spine. Roll your left hip down and underneath you. It takes a good amount of effort to do that. Let's prepare with an exhale. Breathe in, crescent lunge, arms up. Exhale, vertical twist, left arm back. And breathe in, circle it down and up, 1-leg mountain for dancing Shiva. Left fingers to the right big toe. If you're sure that at home that you can keep your spine straight, you can hold the outer edge of the foot instead. But really try to keep the integrity of the spine, so no rounding. And We all fall out of balancing postures, every one of us. And yogis just get back in. Exhale here. Breathe in one leg mountain. And exhale, standing figure 4. And start to get your right elbow closer and closer to the right arch. And if it lands, then you can press into each other, and it helps. So press your foot into your elbow and elbow into your foot. And you have more muscle groups participating, and that's what gives us more steady. Exhale, prepare. Inhale, one leg mountain. So good, Wendy. Exhale, step way back. Airplane crescent. Breathe in, warrior 2. It's your last one today. Exhale, extended side angle. Breathe in reverse. Fill your lungs. And exhale, take it down. It's your last chaturanga. Another option is, instead of doing your vinyasa like that, just come to the tabletop and do a cow pose. Breathe in, lift your heels. And exhale, bring your knees to your mat. Extend your legs out in front of you. And if it feels good, and it usually does, I'm going to scoop out the flesh from underneath you. If you scoop it out from behind, it tends to work a little bit better. Breathe in, arms up, mountain pose in your upper body. Pull your toes up toward your knees. So good. And exhale, reach out. Just listen to your breath here. Engage your quads a little bit. Try to reach your heart forward. Energetically pull your glutes toward the wall behind you. As you exhale, release, and come on up. Then roll to your back, please. We'll take a couple of bridge postures, a couple of back bends. Heels close to your glutes. And breathe in, lift your hips. An option, especially if you have kind of strong, or what some people say, tight shoulders, squeeze the hands around the side edges of your mat, and that will soften the shoulders a bit. Other option is to interlace fingers behind your back. Breathe in here. And exhale, lower down. Just do what feels good. Fallen bridge or windshield wiper. And we'll take another bridge. If you've got something else you want to do instead, that's fine. I'll just cue you through bridge, though. We did a lot of twists, so you're pretty warmed up for back bends. We did not do a lot of open shoulder opening, though. So Wendy's enthusiastic. She couldn't wait to get into that bridge. And so continue to squeeze your 2 bottom front ribs into your body here. Take an inhale here. And exhale, release down. Again, whatever feels good. Windshield wiper or fallen bridge. Some people like Supta Baddha Konasana after this. I personally, my back doesn't like that. So just do you. And as for what we're talking about today, it's not always necessary to do more. Our mind starts telling us, you need to do more. You should do more things. You should give more. You should finish more. You should accomplish more. And the fact that you're even here on planet Earth you've accomplished everything you possibly could do already. And let's get upside down, friends. Legs up the wall, so you can sit on the backs of your hands. Usually makes this a little more comfortable, especially if your hammies are a little bit tight. Just gaze up between your two magnificent big toes. And we'll take quite a few breaths here. Such a nice counter pose for all the standing and balancing postures that you just did. We'll take about 5 more breaths. And please bring the heels back down to your mat. Supine Pigeon. Place your right ankle on top of your left thigh for just a couple of breaths here. This is another posture where you can just stay right where you are. And as long as you're feeling a little something in your right hip, it's good. So many times in our practice, our mind starts telling us, go deeper. And in line with what we're talking about, it's not really necessary. Most important thing is to be in the posture. So often we become human doings as opposed to human beings. And I mean being in the verb form. And please switch sides. Maybe just far enough you feel it in your left hip, and you've accomplished the posture. So more and more openness in the body is not always the best thing. The body has limitations. And yoga is good at teaching us to help create that balance between doing and being. And bring both knees into your chest, please. Extend your left leg out. And as you exhale, supine twist. Just a few breaths. Soft shoulders. And come on back to center. Knee squeeze and then switch legs. Eyes can be open or closed. Soften your belly. And come on back to center. Last knee squeeze. And Shavasana. Walk your shoulder blades a little closer together. Slightly lift your hips and tuck your butt forward. And this is a position where we are trying to do nothing. No doing required. That's why it's such a challenging posture for most of us. It's all about just being here. And I'll bring you out in a little while. And begin to be aware of your breath. Not much doing required here. And if it feels right, like the right time, you can maybe invite some life, some movement into your extremities. Possibly give your lips a little lick. Bring a hand to your belly and to your heart. And the hand on the belly reminds us that we have these lower three chakras. That's where almost all of our emotions come from. Some beautiful, some fun, and some a little bit tricky. So those equate to our mind. And our mind really likes to be busy. And the hand to the heart reminds us that we are a spiritual being, always connected to stillness, trying to integrate mind, body, and spirit as yoga endeavors to do. Bring your thumbs to your third eye, and we honor that being and beingness in all beings when we say namaste. Thanks for hanging out at home, guys. Have a great, great day or evening, whatever it is for you. And again, my name's Ricky. Hope to see you soon.